Hi, my name is Nyla, and I am 7 years old. I like my astronomy class, and I am loving it. And I've been learning my planets like the moon and Earth and the Venus, Mercury, and astronomy class is awesome. I've been learning about like Egypt and that stuff. And king and queens and and pyramids and
What do you think thus far of the International Homeschool program?
I believe it's the best investment I could have made for my daughter and for myself as well, because learning astronomy and African heritage, it was needed. It was much needed,
Yes, my family, blessed love, salamta to each and every one. We glorify the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I. And yes, this is the time, my family, that you should definitely be enrolling your young ones in the International Homeschool program. Definitely. As I always say, you could just contact us and ask us for a free preview. You don't have to pay for that. Just say, hey, I would like to get a free preview of the African history, of the astronomy or biology, any which one you want or whatever you want. We'll let you see what you will be receiving once you enroll your child or even yourself. You don't have to be ashamed, even if you're 53. Trust me, it will be a grand benefit towards you and your full family. Yes, family, give thanks. Well, we're going to have a wonderful discussion. It ain't going to be too long, but I want to know, do you believe that world leaders or most world leaders or some world leaders actually have a double? Well, Idi Amin Dada himself, do you think that he has a double? Okay, well, I'm going to show you why we brought up this conversation and what really sparked it. But even before that, you know, several years ago, a brethren, a Rastafari priest, he's not a Bobo Shanti, he's a member of Emmanuel Fox's organization, Better Selassie, and he said that Emperor Haile Selassie I has a double. He said to me, this is years ago, this is almost maybe 15 plus years ago. No, more than that. And he told me that, hey, sometimes when you see these pictures of Haile Selassie, it's not Haile Selassie, it's who? It's his double. All right, interesting stuff. So I'm asking you now, what do you think about that? And again, let me show you where most of this sprung off from. This is a short documentary here by NBC News, definitely one of its propaganda special on Idi Amin Dada. But, you know, and that is why, you know, you have to take it with a grain of salt. But let us just hear what they say concerning Idi Amin Dada and his double.
Idi Amin, since 1971, the undisputed ruler of Uganda. That looks like Amin. It isn't. He is Amin's double.
Wow.
Amin, like Churchill and Hitler and Montgomery, uses a double for ceremonial and security reasons.
Did you hear that? So he also brought in some other leaders into the power. Churchill, Winston Churchill, he done gone, and Hitler and Montgomery. He's saying that these leaders also had doubles, you know, for security reasons and, you know, when they had ceremonial things to attend. So they didn't go themselves. They had somebody that looked like them to fulfill the task and I guess talk like them and act like them. All right, so this is what he's saying here about Idi Amin Dada.
Since 1971, the undisputed ruler of Uganda. That looks like Amin. It isn't. He is Amin's double. Amin, like Churchill and Hitler and Montgomery, uses a double for ceremonial and security reasons. Amin handles the diplomatic functions, and his double goes to the less important ones, those out in the countryside where some unfriendly soul might try to kill Uganda's president for life and commander-in-chief.
No, hear that. And so he's saying now this is for security reasons, just in case somebody might want to take out the president for life.
Friendly soul might try to kill Uganda's president for life and
I must say that's a beautiful fall here that sister has on. You see there. All right, we're not going to listen to the full propaganda documentary here. You talk a lot of rubbish in there, I must say. But let us continue here with a little more as it relates to the double.
beside the road. Amin still goes out and mixes with friendly tribes, but he is surrounded by his strong-arm squad, and he does not go to as many functions as Ugandans think he does.
Listen.
We do not know exactly when Amin found or started to use his double, but he uses him now.
So they don't know when he started to use his double, but he uses it now.
We do not know the double's name, but we do know he speaks Swahili. And the two men's physical appearance is remarkably similar.
Okay.
In the English language, so that
the biggest difference is Amin's ability to speak some English. This is the double. Amin is slightly darker, somewhat heavier, and his teeth are less even. But using the double leaves Amin safer and more secure and gives him time to plan for the future. And he does have plans.
the heads of state, when they are with me, I will be in position to educate them to become progressive leader like me.
All right, so he's saying that they look extremely alike, and one of the main differences is that, you know, Idi Amin is a bit darker than his double, and the teeth structure is a bit different and all of that. All right, well, from what they were showing there, I'm telling you straight, I don't see no difference between and who is the double and who is not the double. But anyway, let's continue. We'll get forward to that in a moment. All right, so now there's some other world leaders that is said to have had or have doubles, and we are kind of coming up to speed now in modern day times. So this is the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. And it's obvious that this individual that is supposed to be his double has a slight difference in look. One of the things they highlight is the structure of his teeth. Now, remember, these fellas have a lot of different surgeries, oral surgeries, plastic surgery. Hillary Clinton herself, I mean, you could imagine the amount of surgeries these people do on themselves. I could recall for sure Kim Jong-un was really much fatter than he was, than he is now, you know, which that may have been the double, looking fatter now, the real one, or whichever one is the real one. But anyway, what stands out is the teeth structure for sure, which again, that could have been taken care of with reconstructive surgery. You could look at all kinds of things, the nose, etc., etc. This is Joseph Stalin from the old Russian days. And this is his double here on the side. And at first glance, they definitely can see, you can see that there's a definite difference between the two. But now you're talking about the modern day ruler of Russia. According to this photo and description here, this one here to your left is the original, while this one to your right is the double. Well, I will tell you, you could have fooled me, because if I was to guess, I would say that this one was the real Putin. And this one is the double, you know. If you notice, he has a little mole here. And of course, this one has a little mole over here. So I'm just somewhat guessing that one of these pictures may be a reversed kind of mirror picture, because these things are important. Scars and moles and birthmarks and all of that got to be in place for people who know the difference. All right, and here's another one. Oh, okay, no, sorry, this, how did this get in here? But anyway, I don't need a man. Let's just address it. I don't need a man. This is the domino effect. See the man walking out the house here? I don't need a man. She's in her emotions there. The young little daughter now. I don't want a man. Huh. And the young little son, I don't want to be a man because the man is gone. Right. Good. Interesting. All right. Let's get back on track now. So here she is, Hillary Clinton here. And this is highlighting now that there's some difference, apparently, not in her wave, but I guess the structure of her hand. These two, they definitely look very much alike. You get the impression that there's some difference with this than this, but from the side view, if she is a double, she really looks very much like Hillary Clinton to some degree. But as I said, these people are known to have plastic surgery, etc., etc. All right, this one now is Uday Hussein. He is the son of Saddam Hussein. And this one to the left, this to your left here is apparently the real one. And this one to the right, which is Latif Yahya, is supposedly his official double. So we see we have individuals here that without a doubt, you can see that they have doubles in their entourage as such, that's pretending to be them, at least when they are not present, for ceremonial reasons and for security reasons as well. Now, what I'm saying still, I'm not saying that it's a sin for them to have a double, like something wrong with it. The whole aspect of Idi Amin and his double there, well, as I said, what NBC was highlighting to me, that don't look like no double, but I will just humble off of that. What the brethren was telling me about the emperor with his double as well. It could all be strategic. I'm not sure. I'm not going to act like if I know it all. I don't think it is an impossibility. And that's just the reality of it. It may all be the art of war, you know, and geopolitics and being strategic. If you have a double that can represent you, well, so be it. That's all I'm saying. But it is something to look at, something to investigate, something that you shouldn't just sweep under the rug. You know, the more that you know, the more that you understand about what's happening around you, it's the more you are prepared to make constructive decisions, even in philosophy and theology and everything that surrounds it, you know. So very, very interesting ideas that we are encountering here as it relates to leaders and their doubles. Okay, interesting. All right, family, let me just remind you that the summer solstice experience to Greencastle Hill, really it's to Antigua. Greencastle Hill is just a part of it, but it's the double hikes among double hikes, yeah, two hikes, yeah, amongst the megaliths. I'm talking about the same Greencastle Hill, Mount Anu. I'm just inviting you, family. Don't forget, we have the cannabis tour, we have the island tour, we have the Star Watch night, we have yoga on the beach, we have the whole yoga retreat, we have the Ital feast, we have the Nyabingi drums in the mountains, we have the Sabbath service. What else we have? We have so many things, the lecture night, our historians lecturing to us. Family, I want you to definitely make it your duty to take your vacation with us this year. This is for the summer, eh? This is the best time to come. Take your vacation with us this year. You know, all you have to do is contact us, email us. You don't know, check us on the website, or even WhatsApp and call us and get more information, get the whole itinerary, get the prices, and you yourself will see that this is an extremely affordable vacation for you and your family. So I'm not gonna say too much more about that right now. I'm just looking forward for you to contacting us to get more information on the summer solstice experience, because I myself, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you come down and spend 7 days with Iron Man. Come and spend some time with the priest, man. Yeah, let us get close and meditate and reason and see what's really happening amongst us and meet and greet Rastafari experience Antigua and meet and greet the Bobo Shanti and the Naya Bingi and the full house of you know, of upful ones here in Wadadli. You will have a wonderful time, and definitely you and your full family can come along. So yes, give thanks for your presence with us. Give thanks for the life giver and the keeper of life. If you have not received your ticket yet for the international, I will call it, workshop directly dealing with childbirthing naturally. Remember, that's tomorrow evening, eh? Monday the 9th of May. Eh? So you have one more day to get your tickets for the international workshop directly dealing with childbirthing, giving birth naturally. Yes, of course, that will be hosted by Redemption Healing, the Honorable Empress Naya. Make sure you contact us and get your tickets today. Give thanks, family. Love and honor. Life giver and the keeper of life. King Selassie I. Jah Rastafari. Blessed. Blessed, my family. Do you have your copy of the true biblical land of Israel? No? Well, visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, and order your copy today. The True Biblical Land of Israel, originally a theological paper, proves to the reader that the land of Israel, according to the biblical geographic description, is Africa plus Arabia. Most definitely a must-read for all. And while you are at it, our other books, namely The Heavens Declare the Glory, Rastafari and the Cosmos, as well as Anu, Ancient and Modern Revisited, are definitely of interest to all. Each book goes for only $20, but when you order the 3 together, you get them for only $50. So visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us today, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Blessed reading.